Every hour of the day, foreign corporations operating in Guyana, proudly boasting about what they have discovered in our land. For example, 5 Canadian gold companies were bragging, yes, publicly and internationally boasting that they are sitting on a whooping 15.5 million ounces of pure raw gold in Guyana, which is 9 times the debt this country bawling with since independence. That's not even counting the other companies quietly hauling out millions of ounces more in the background. Then look at the oil sector. How the giants, ExxonMobil, Hess, and Sinopec, boasting by the minute about what they are sleeping on beneath Guyana's seabed. So much wealth, so much profit, so sweet, so valuable, that they are now fighting in the international courts, not if oil is there, but over who gets that oil. Yes, our treasure. Let that soak in for a moment, my brothers and sisters. Foreign oil giants are battling among themselves over our treasure to make them, their country, and their people richer, while we, the owners, begging to buy milk for our babies, and the majority of the workers are bawling for a livable monthly salary. And what is even more sad, the leaders in the 3 political camps who are not silent, boasting about jobs, jobs, and jobs for the Guyanese people. And if you can't make ends meet with one job, the Vice President of Guyana, the man in charge of the oil sector, mockingly telling Guyanese it's okay to get a second job. Listen to him.
And so look at, and consistent with that, this year's budget. You have a second job, I know people are working second jobs now. And it's to our credit that people can find second jobs. They couldn't even find a first job on the afternoon. Couldn't find a job. Some people are doing 2 bits, and I see them, they're doing like they come home, they go back out, they work from home and the second job, maybe doing something else, PR or some online stuff. And they should keep more of their income. We did it for overtime too, the allowance for overtime. So if you're working and getting over longer hours, you should keep more money. There is a thinking, a philosophy behind everything we do. And so our policies support the vision. We want people to keep more money. If they work harder, they must keep more of that money for themselves and less should go to taxes. We support families. We support education and health. That's why the budget for education grew from 53 billion to 185 billion in 5 years. Can you imagine this? I don't think this has happened anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. That's our priority. So all of these things are consistent. And they just will come and say, oh, we'll give you X money. Oh, we'll give you like a livable wage now. Livable wage, I don't know what that means. How much, if you were, would that involve, and you have to live a comfortable life. So if you take a beer, what about, you got to include a beer in your livable wage too, because they promise a comfortable life. If you're a heavy drinker, then they have to pay you to take a drink too. And especially if you're drinking They can't lower the standard if you're drinking fancy wine versus like bush. Well, I shouldn't say bush rum because
That man head good? Is he thinking straight? Saying that in one of the richest countries on earth today, talking about 2 jobs for his citizens? The nation's gold, diamonds, bauxite, manganese, timber is going. The nation's oil has been pumping 5 years now, non-stop. 750,000 barrels a day without any of our own meters on those ships. Swelling foreign bank accounts by the second. Fattening themselves from our wealth. And what our leaders doing each year? Running right back to those same banks with begging bowls in their hands for loans. Loans to beef up the army and police to keep those foreigners safe on our treasure fields. And to build, patch, and pave a few roads to keep the cycle going smooth, making the foreigners more happy. Who could be that? And while that is going on, 3/4 of the Guyanese citizens going to bed hungry in blackouts, drinking brown water from the pipes, and no medicine in the hospitals. And you know the rest. But don't worry. Them coming for your finger September 1st. Yes, your finger. So please keep it clean for the ink bottle and have a good day.